canine. To err is human, to forgive, canine. Natasha AreaLevel.
They have given us their absolute all. We are the center of their universe. We have their focus. It is without a doubt the best deal man has ever made. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests, can you tell me what this deal is? A small clue, man's best friend. Yes, the dog, the angel without wings, man's best friend. There are so many stories, so many lessons that you can learn from a dog. And I'm not joking. Two things that top the list. The first one being to forgive and forget in a jiffy. Shout at a dog and the very next instant he will be by your side looking at you with so much adoration. He doesn't hold a grudge against you. Is it the same with us? Definitely no. There are so many times when we carry a grudge for years together, like a burden on our shoulders. Does that make us live happily? No. Learn from the dog to forgive and forget in a jiffy. Be happy. Forgive others. The second one, if I ask you, do you love your partner selflessly? Would you say yes? Think again. A benefit of doubt will arise. Without any ulterior motive, selflessly, no selfish reasons, pure from the heart. Now that is something you can learn from an animal, the dog, who gives you unconditional love. Whatever it be, wherever it be, unconditional love. Man is dog's idea of what God should be. When you are feeling low and blue, he's by your side. He doesn't ask you why, and that's the best part, when you're feeling blue. Whereas a human being will ask you why, what happened? No, a dog sits by your side and gives you company. They love company. They place it very high on their short list of needs. If I told you a dog made Napoleon Bonaparte cry, would you believe me? On a particular occasion, this is what he said. As I stood there, I realized that soldier had friends at home in his family and in his regiment. Yet, he lay there, all deserted by all except a dog. Unmoved, I had given orders that had got nations to battle out their future. Tearless, my orders had got death to thousands of people. But still, I stood there, stirred, profoundly stirred to tears. And by what? By the grief of one dog. And he said this as he saw a dog sitting by the dead body of his master, howling with agony. And this scene haunted him till his very own death. I love animals, and I thought everyone does too. But recently, I realized I was living in a closed box, and this box was shattered with a recent trip to the Cuba Animal Shelter in Bangalore. That was the brutal, harsh reality to my eyes. Two stories made my heart weep. One was a cute black dog, but something was wrong with its body, totally wrong. And I found out that once, when it was playing with his owner's child, he nibbled the child out of enthusiasm of playing. And as a punishment, the owner tied the dog to a car and drove for 4 kilometers until an onlooker stopped him and complained about the sadistic punishment. Trust me, to see the condition of that dog will bring tears to your eyes. Another was a cute, huge, powder puff, fluffy grey cat all bundled up in a towel and kept in a box. It could not move. It sat there in an angelic position and mewed at everyone who passed by with its huge doleful eyes. What happened to that cute cat? It had made a garden its home. The owners didn't like it, but it came back to that garden again and again and again. And to get rid of it, they threw acid on it. Why is this world filled with so much cruelty? Why? Why do we lash out all our anger built inside us on animals? What have they done? Today, Bangalore stands with a population of 8 lakh and growing number of dogs. Yes, there are people who wince at the sight of a dog or even its slight nearness. People don't walk out at night because they're scared the dogs will chase them. But trust me, this fond affection has to come from within. Don't let one small incident that ruined your relationship with the dog. As humans are not alike, so are not dogs. Don't punish the entire population, the race of dogs. In today's journey of life, to battle against your fear of dogs, you have to change. You have to change your perspective, your point of view. It all begins with a you. You have to step forward, and still, I'm not asking you to run out and hug a dog. If you still can't do that, walk away. Ignore the dog. You have your fear, we all understand. Don't lash out. Violence is not the answer. Ignore the dog, and the dog will ignore you. And finally, to the jury of animal lovers and non-animal lovers, he is your friend, your partner, your defender, your dog. You have his love. You have his loyalty. All to the last beat of his heart. For him, you are his leader. Don't you think we owe it to be worthy of this devotion?